can give me are free. Respect me, develop me, listen to me, like take my feelings into consideration with things. Like, y'all don't have to like get everybody to write, oh, happy anniversary, I love working with you, because then I feel bad when I throw those are their feelings and I disregard them and put them in a trash can. And then they feel bad.
You can take a picture of it and put it in the trash.
I just don't even want. It's the thought of me putting it in the trash. It's the visual that I have of that card in the trash that really bothers me. Because I feel like some people really put thought into those cards, and they write cute little messages, and just tell me that in person. It's like, give me my roses when I'm alive. Tell me that instead of writing it down. So.
Okay, makes sense. All right, so I want to encourage everybody to get online and order their date box. It's good for your relationship. It takes the what we gonna do out of date night. It gives you guys something to look forward to for date night.
Even I start looking into getting me a date box.
Because it's different plans.
It's different, and it's different things that we don't normally do.
Exactly.
So I'm really excited to start getting my messages from my little digital date box. Because I'm like, okay, I don't like paper. I don't like stuff. I try to get rid of clutter. So I didn't want to necessarily have an actual box, but just to get a message and know that that's what we're going to do. So I'm excited. I can't wait to get it.
And yes, there are different options. There's a digital box. There's also one where you can get a physical box with things that you're going to do in it. And you can sign up for a monthly plan, or you can just go kind of month to month. It's totally up to you. And if you do, and we encourage you to order a date box, you can get 50% off your very first box with our promo code NotAFairyTale50, and just really get to using your box and enjoying each other without the stress of having to think about what to do. So again, you can go to getdatebox.com, and our promo code is NotAFairyTale50. Okay, y'all, we got to get up into this Rashay reality.
Girl.
Before I get on that, I think next year we should plan a trip to like New York so we can go to the Black Love Ball hosted by Essence.
I think so too.
I was listening to
Is this like
Yes
a couples
Girl.
trip?
It should be.
I think
trip.
we should do a mock date box of this trip.
That would be fun.
And then not like kind of create something like things we want to do in New York that we've always wanted to do, and take our husbands along with us.
I think that'll be fun.
I think
yes, I was listening to Yes Girl, and they're throwing the first annual Black Love Night. And it's a gala.
Right. And we get all pretty.
It's at a pretty location. I think it's like at a pier. So you know the scenery is going to be pretty. And then all this beautiful melanin dress stuff. Like, I feel like it's going to be a good time. So I think we should plan for that next year.
Yes. I will put it on my list of things to do. Yes. Like, that's a must have. That ain't something I plan and I don't do. It's this time of year, right?
It's this year. I think it's on October 13th. So
that's fine.
Around this time next year, we should definitely make it a plan. Because you know JetBlue always have cheap tickets to the city. And we can see our homie Javetta.
We sure can.
Yes.
We sure can.
Okay, so let's get into Rashay
Girl.
reality. So I'm so sad that Insecure is done for the season.
I am
it's
too.
It's like it went by like that.
What am I going to do with my Sundays?
Watch Ballers. They got a couple more episodes.
Yeah. But you know, I'm not a big TV watcher. And so it's like, I like seeing us women on TV because it's like friendships that I'm familiar with. So like Ballers is something my husband's going to watch and enjoy. But
I mean, like you tell me to try to watch the football with my husband. Football. Like this, I feel like watching Ballers is like a happy medium because it's not us watching a game. It's a story behind it. So
yeah, we'll probably start watching some other shows, but for the most part, I like shows about relationships. Maybe I'll start binge watching something.
I think Love After Lockup is
it's about to come back.
Yeah, so I can't wait for that.
I was telling somebody about it the other day. I was like, girl, let me tell you what he did. Mm-hmm. He got sponsored and she got to pay for him for like 11 or something years.
No, you talking about Ever After. I'm talking about Love After Lockup. Oh. Mormon wig lady.
Girl. That show's about to start.
Yes. I was looking to get a date, but they didn't have a date yet on the
I hope it comes
website.
Back.
They got signed for a second season. Okay. So yeah. I can't wait. Okay. So we start off on Insecure with Issa trying to round up vendors for Coachella.
Mm-hmm. And she got discouraged.
She did get discouraged. I like to crack up when the guy was like, is it going to be some bitches there? And she was like, yes, me. And like the guys in the background just cracked up.
I know.
They'd be so mean to Issa.
You know, and I think she's so pretty. Mm-hmm. I love her skin tone. I love her brilliance of her. It's something about her skin. It's almost like she shines. And it could be her personality. She has beautiful eyelashes. Mm-hmm. Like, she is so pretty to me. Mm-hmm. I think what makes it bad is her hairstyles.
Some days.
I know when she went on that little ride along with her friend,
well, her hair crazy. Wasn't supposed to be cute then.
That was awful. She should never walk outside looking like that. Okay. But I feel like it's her hairstyles that make her look off. Because like she could still be natural and have it not plaited like braided all the time. Like you could just wear a cute little afro and put a cute little scarf. You know, add some pizzazz to it because her face is pretty.
I've never seen anything wrong with her hair during the episode.
Sometimes it'd be like her little puffs that I'm like, you could do something that looks better. Okay. Even if it's just like all up in a ponytail in one big beautiful puff or something.
Well, maybe she would just want to wear her own puff.
I get it. Mm-hmm. I get she wants to wear her own puff. But girl, sometimes you just got to give a little accent. That's why them dudes was like, She needed some pizzazz.
Okay. I mean, she didn't necessarily have to be pizzazz if she's looking for vendors for a business. She wasn't there to try to get them. She was looking for them.
You look good. You feel good when you're going to ask for something. I think people that I know when I worked in sales, I could sell the heck out of something when I look good. Mm-hmm. And so people are more in tune to buy something from you because you're cute and you're bubble. Well, she's already bubbly. So mm-hmm. I think that would help. She doesn't have to wear weave. She don't have to go straight. None of that. It's just she just has to restyle her hair a little bit. Get rid of the braids. Sometimes.
Okay. I mean, I just thought for that instance how her hair was really didn't matter. Like they just weren't feeling what she was putting out. And she probably didn't go to enough places like toward the end when the girl was like, you need to be persistent. I think that's probably what it, because you're going to get a whole bunch of no's and like a couple of yeses.
Take the no's, but
yeah.
And sometimes she be dressing a little, it's something about the way she dresses. Like none of her stuff matches, but the way she puts it together, you be like, that's plaid and roses and together.
That's one striped shirt with the shorts.
And but that was like, cute.
It was cute. I really liked the shirt, but I was like, wait, that's too many patterns.
But it looked good on her. Yeah. She can pull stuff like that off.
Yeah, and I think it's because of her personality.
Yeah. I was like, I had turned my head, like, really looking at the TV, like, how does that work? I forgot all about what they was talking about because I was, like, really into that outfit. Yeah, I'd be having time on my hands. That's why I have to watch the show like 4 times because I'd be somewhere else.
I know. Okay, so then after she was trying to get all that together, she was talking to Molly, and she was like, you know what? I just think I'm going to put that on the back burner.
And she was like, girl, you should. She said something smart.
I feeling a way about Molly kind of almost discouraging her or not encouraging her enough.
Okay, so you know she's lifting and she has this new dream. I would have been like, well, is there something I can help you with?
Yes.
Because I think Molly has the gift of the gab really well, and she could probably help her
pick up some
stuff. Like, I know you got your own issues at work and you're going to keep having them issues because you're not a team player. And I'm starting to think Molly may not be a good friend either.
Sometimes, pretty much after... In all the season endings, they always end in an argument, but they always get it back together. But the way she was treating Issa with the whole business venture, like, I just felt like she was being unsupportive. And I understand, your friends do have to keep it real with you, but it wasn't like in an uplifting, keep it real way. Like, hey, I know you probably think you want to do this in 6 to 8 weeks, but realistically, why don't you shoot for 6 months to a year out so you can secure everything?
And then help you along the way.
And yes, like, I can be of help. If you need legal advice,
right,
I can do that for you.
In any kind of way that you can lend a hand or offer support, or, she's trying something different and new. Like, what if this works?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you say?
Mm-hmm.
And then you sitting there with pie on your face because it worked.
Mm-hmm.
So I just felt like she should have offered to assist. And
Yes.
even on that one episode where they were kind of cackling and laughing about her name.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's okay to cackle and laugh about the name, but give her alternatives.
Give a suggestion,
Don't
yes.
just sit there and laugh at me and not offer help.
Yes.
It's one thing to laugh at me and make me feel like shit, but at least you can make me feel like shit after you help. You help me, and I'm like, okay, so I feel shitty, but they help.
Yes, exactly.
Shady.
I get it. Yes, I totally agree. So what else happened? So we get to meet Lawrence's dad, and I love him. He needs to be in all the episodes because he was dropping some gems. Because I had to write down a quote.
Oh, well, let's hear the quote you wrote down.
Oh, the quote that I loved, because the other one I didn't write down, but I liked it anyway. The one that I absolutely love was, you got to make your happy endings. The shit just don't happen. I was like, yes, Lawrence's dad.
You got to make your happy
You got to
endings.
make your happy
My
endings.
head was in a totally different space.
What's... I don't even want to know.
Happy endings when
I
he
know.
had been messing around for a while.
Who?
Lawrence.
No, his dad.
Dude was talking to... Never mind. I was on something totally different.
Okay.
That's like men advice. You got to read between the lines.
No, I wasn't even trying to read between the lines. Like, it didn't even come off as him trying to be perverted.
I was just in another place.
Okay.
Sometimes I be there. I be
I
like,
see.
oh, okay, I see Daddy talking about happy endings. What you talking about?
So what did you think when he said him and his wife both came into the relationship with their own luggage?
That was just baggage.
Okay, so what did you...
But you got to make your happy endings. Like, you got to get your rocks off. And, like, live your life a little bit, dude. That's what I got from it.
I know. Because they were talking about how Lawrence really didn't want to work for a relationship. So he had the Molly complex.
He still got to make his happy endings, though.
Okay, Tanisha, I'm done.
I was on something different. I had been away from my husband for a few days. My mind wasn't in the right space. And then I had to stay, like, focused till 9:30 in order to watch the show. And,
Okay,
my mind wasn't in the right spot.
I see.
Sorry.
Okay. So Lawrence met up with his dad.
I was thinking about my own happy endings.
Okay. Did you watch the show another
I
2
did.
times? And you still...
I did. No, I watched the show the first time because I start focusing on the little things. And sometimes I'm like really analyzing something and I drift off and I'm like, that's so shady. She shouldn't do her like that. And I'm thinking about, and I'm probably emotional about like something Molly did and the scene done changed. So I have to go back and watch it.
Okay. So pretty
Like,
much.
I just go back and watch it again and again and again because I can do that.
Yeah. So pretty much Lawrence has the Molly complex where he just thinks you hop into a relationship and it's supposed to work without putting the effort in it. Like his mom and dad have the happily ever after. So him and his dad was pretty much like, no, you have to work at it. Like, you're not putting in the work. And so Lawrence is like, I'm just kind of tired of dating around. Everybody either been divorced or they want to be all in my face, or he threw out all these complaints.
Right.
So, I mean, his dad just kept it real with him. And that's what parents are supposed to do.
Yeah, that's what parents are supposed to do.
Yeah. So, I hope we get to see more of Lawrence's dad next season with his gems of knowledge.
Yes. So, I am so impressed with Lawrence coming to the movie for Issa's birthday.
I didn't think he came for Issa's birthday.
Well, he was there. And
Okay.
he bought her a gift.
Like, yeah, after he saw her there.
I know, but it's the effort.
Whatever. I don't want them to get back together. I just need them to be really good friends.
I think they could be really good friends.
Yeah.
And I don't know how satisfied I will be with that situation because it's something about his